I have a question. Can going raw cure herpes? I feel like to get rid of them would take like a good 7 to 8 years from what I've researched of straight up detoxing, and I feel like that's being generous. Have you had any people come to you with this? Much love. I've had hundreds of cases of people with herpes and viral loads and several different viral issues like hep C, shingles, herpes type 1 and 2, many different viral situations. So 7 to 8 years is a long time. I have not heard that. In terms of maybe regenerating the entire body, then 7 to 8 years would probably be what you're looking at. But in terms of detoxing herpes out of the body, it does not take that long. Because herpes is just a viral load. It's literally just what comes about from eating too many proteins. Most people have herpes. That's the thing. You, me, most people are walking around with herpes because it's contagious. Any person that has herpes in their body, if you share a cup with them, you have herpes. But whether or not you start to see symptoms, whether or not these herpes viral loads attach to the weakened cells in your body, once they attach or even permeate the cells, that's when you start seeing herpes symptoms. So irritation on the gonads, cold sores in and around the mouth, irritations in the anus, all those things, it's when it's attached or permeated the cell. Now, viral loads only permeate or attach to cells if the cell is degenerated or if it's very, very weak. Viruses attach themselves to the weakest cells in your body. It's that call of nature. They're designed to actually attach and mark cells that are too weak in order for the body to continue passing on the strong genes, the strong genetics. Otherwise, we would all be passing nothing but weak genes and the human race would perish, okay? We're kind of at that point too, unfortunately, because of the crazy amounts of vaccinations that have given a rise to many mutated viruses that are deadly. Viral loads are just that. It will just attach to any weakness that is seen in the body in order to preserve the genetic strength to be carried on the next generation to the next generation and the next generation. That's how they exist. And actually, some cells, they actually create their own forms of viral loads in order to, if a cell is too weak, it starts to create its own viral loads for cell destruction. So the body has its own immune response to cellular degeneration. Now, the problem is that viral loads that are very tricky nowadays in this society have come across from vaccinations. Just the crazy amounts of vaccinations that people are injecting themselves with and that the medical community has experimented on us with, okay? So unfortunately, the herpes virus specifically came about due to the smallpox vaccination, and then it mutated, and then now everyone has herpes, okay? So just thinking about that though, if you remove all proteins from your diet, okay, check, remove all proteins. You're not feeding the herpes, you're not feeding the viral loads, right? You have no reason for the viruses to stick around. And by the way, when I talk about viruses, I don't mean the viruses are alive. They're just proteins, they have no consciousness, they are not like bacteria or parasites where they, have a living consciousness. Nope, they are just proteins and they are not alive, okay? So it's impossible to kill a virus. You cannot kill a virus, you can detox viruses, which are proteins, out of your body, okay? So if you go in there and you're eating raw foods, you're eating the foods that they regenerate the cellular weaknesses to their maximum capacity, your body will have nothing to do but to detach these viruses from the cells. No longer are they going to be needed. And once they've detached off of the cells, your raw diet, pumping and moving the lymph system, will eliminate and detox viral loads out of the body. Give it a good effort. Give it a few months. Give it a year, give it whatever it takes for you to go back, get tested, whatever type of herpes it is. If it's, herpes type 1, get a swab test, see if you come out positive after you've done deep digging in your detox. And if it's herpes type 2, then just get a blood test. After you've done deep detox, get a blood test and see if it's still there. Won't be there once you've reached the root cause, okay? So remember, no proteins, regenerate your weaknesses, whatever type of viral load it is. If it's hep C, address your liver. Go on liver formulas. If it's shingles, then go on brain and nerve formula. If it's herpes, then look at your male-female reproductive system. Usually, colon is very occluded, kidneys are very congested, okay? A lot of upper head issues, inflammation in the head. If it's herpes virus type 1, if it's herpes virus type 2, it's your pelvis region, very congested. So make sure you're cleaning all that out. It's not uncommon for people to actually just have these proteins around in their body. Not necessarily that they have like festering herpes, not that they know of, but then when they go and eat, like let's say some pineapple, right? Or unripe fruit, or if they go out into the sun, or if they expose themselves to some more acidosis in that way, the sun being acidic and they're already very acidic on the inside, or their mouth is so acidic, and then they eat acidic fruits that are not ripe. Unripe fruit is acidic. Then they can get cold sores. They can get itching and burning, showing that acidosis presenting itself. So that just goes to show you, most people have herpes. You have to drain this cup. People with herpes, they're overflowing. The lymphatic system is overflowing. You have to drain this cup. You have to remove, through kidney filtration, remove, through cleaning your colon, remove all that waste. Takes a little bit of time, remove. How long it will take for someone to detox herpes really depends on their constitution. Because those with strong constitutions, you'll notice they start seeing results. They start detoxing a lot. The people with weaker constitutions, which means their fibers are very wavy in their eyes, they have a lot of drug deposits, they have extreme lymphatic congestion, like people's eyes that are supposed to be blue, but then they're like green or brown or hazel. Usually weak constitution people, okay? Takes you more time, but you guys have nothing but time. Human beings have nothing but time. This is the only way to solve these issues. There is nothing else out there that will get your kidneys to filter and pump the lymph system. It takes that, rolling up your sleeves and digging in and doing the work, okay? But the beautiful thing about detox is everything just becomes so clear. You become so much happier and you enjoy the process. The process is beautiful. You start to become more of yourself. So it's quite easy to stay on this natural diet that human beings were supposed to live on from the very beginning, right? So you keep on doing that, okay? And like I said, those are the herbs that I would definitely go with. If you're having, like, you didn't say what type of herpes it is, but if it's herpes type 2, then you can do like the heal all tea, like, sitting in the bath with some heal all tea and, just laying there, letting the astringent herbs help soothe the genital area, or you can do poultices that can help, or you can do some of the like the fungal salve. You can apply fungal salve to that area, and definitely with any viral issues, stay on Parasite M and Parasite G throughout your detox to try and get rid of like any sort of foreign matter. And Parasite M covers viruses, fungal loads, bacteria, and then Parasite G covers the big worms, tapeworms, rope worms, liver flukes, anything like that will help detox everything out. But you have to address this because herpes is not the worst of it, I have seen people that have herpes that also have cancer. So, and herpes, like I said, viral loads, any type of virus, comes from the degeneration of cells. So it's not even that the virus is the problem, it's what comes of it from the toxic environment. That's what you have to worry about. So don't even focus on the herpes. Focus on cleaning out your body, okay? And also make sure that you're not feeding what's causing that, which is proteins, grains, and acid-forming foods, okay? So I hope I was able to answer that question for you. I do eventually want to make just a separate video on viral loads and how to heal viruses out of the body, but I think that's definitely like, you know, the bulk of it, the information that's needed for you to heal, definitely. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, leave a like, you know, leave a comment down below. And if any of you guys would like to work with me one-on-one, you can go to www.spiritropicalhealing.com. On the services tab, you will find the Master Your Health package. And that's the package that brings everything you need. You know, you get an iris analysis, you get an herbal protocol, diet protocol, assessing all of your health issues, your family history, genetic history, so that we can really get down to the root causes of what's causing your health issues, so you can finally fully, truly heal and get on the right path to healing. Because you don't want to wait around. You don't want these things to get worse, okay? It's just, it touches my heart all the time, because for those of you guys that are like on that journey, you know, and we're working together as a team, and you're seeing more and more healing every day, like the feeling is indescribable. Like we both feel like just such gratitude for just being in this process together, you know. And just know, for any of you that are out there suffering, don't see it as a why me type of thing. Like, why me? Why do I have this disease or this health issue? See it as a learning opportunity, because I'll tell you this much. Back when I was suffering with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and 1,000 other symptoms, I thought the same thing. But look at the powerful transformation that occurred because of it. Now I'm able to share all of this healing information with you guys. Now tons and tons of people have healed just because little old me had, you know, so many pain symptoms many years back. So keep on fighting, keep on detoxing, and you guys are going to heal. You guys are going to heal, okay? So yeah, guys, I'll talk to you soon and see you in the next video. And leave your questions and comments down below. I'll pick some questions for the next Q&A video. Bye.